Alrighty, welcome to the channel. Look, this is the very first video. I'm the host, Roger Roadside. Hello guys, how you going? Right, let's just break it down, okay? The purpose of this video, what I wanted to do with this video is quite simple. I just wanted to frame up what the channel is going to be, what I'd like to envisage it becoming. Essentially, I work a job where I'm on the road all day, every day, you name it, I'm on the road. And essentially, I would like some company, guys. I would like a friend or two just to be with me along the way. So if you like sort of getting involved, let me just say the first thing, I need 50 subscribers to get to a point where I can live stream, and I'd really love to get to that benchmark, because ultimately I'd love to be on the road, be able to, you know, answer any questions, maybe throw up a couple of questions, get what your thoughts are, and it could be about anything. It could be about the state of the world, it could be about the UK, it could be about sports, it could be about Australia, it could be about the price of fish in Botswana. Who cares? Let's just have a chat, let's have a chin wag, and let's chat about what we see, you know, if we see anything, because, you know, sometimes on the road, I see some pretty weird stuff, you know. I saw a ladybird, not a ladybird, a peacock the other day just fanging about, just in the middle of nowhere, just a bloody peacock. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Right, so that's the idea of the channel. Basically, it'll be somewhere where I'll give a few of my opinions on the state of the world and the country and economics and politics and sports and this, that and the other. But I'd like to get to a point where we're live streaming and we can have a two-way chat, and I can feel like I've got some friends. So if you can help me out by subscribing, I only need 50 subscribers just to get to that point, guys. Please, don't make me cry on stream. And then the second part of this video, I'd like to call it, I don't know, it's like the preface of all future videos. I'd like to refer to this as Exhibit A. So if at any point in time, later down the track, there's any sort of whinging, moaning, crybabies, sookie lalas, people who are going, oh, that's really unkind what you just said, I'd like to just put in, you know, some preface to begin with, so that I can just go, you know, refer to Exhibit A. You know, if you want to have a whinge, go back to the first video. So this is my framework that I'm sort of coming from. Look, I'm just an everyday bloke. I'm no one special. I'm not the most. I'm not the most intelligent. I'm not the most silly. I do know that this isn't a walkway, but people sometimes just feel like they've got the right to walk. And look, I don't think I've got every answer to every problem that I think is wrong with the world, but I think it's cathartic to talk about it. As far as my political sort of stance, look, oh, there's a call coming through. That's good. I can't take that call. There, you know, regards to my political stance, look, I am somewhat right-leaning. When I was younger, I was probably a little bit more left-leaning, but these days I find myself a little bit more right-leaning, and I don't know, I kind of feel like you naturally progress to this side as you get older, because reality sort of sinks in. And I think, you know, when you're a kid, the whole thing about, you know, Santa not being real is you know, a big sort of step. Oh, look at this little one. You know, will you see her? I don't think you'll see her. That's probably good that you don't see her, just in case. But yeah, I just sort of feel like when you're really young, you know, the reality sets in that Santa doesn't exist, and then when you get into your 20s and your early 30s, you start realizing that, you know, maybe even though we all are human and we've all got skin and bones and all sort of stuff, we're not mentally wired the same way, and that's due to where we grow up, and that's due to our cultures, and that's due to how we're raised, and you know, to think that we can all just be shiny happy people just holding hands is, I think, a bit of a phallus and a fake reality. Well, I think it would be very difficult to get to that reality. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I just think it'd be very difficult to get to that reality. So long story short, I am right leaning. I wouldn't say that I'm extreme right. You know, I don't I don't believe in one race. I welcome everyone, and do you know what really gets on my nerves is where you say, because I believe that there should be some sort of border control, it doesn't necessarily make me a racist, right? Because I don't care what your gender is, I don't care what your nationality is, I don't care what you look like, I don't care what language you speak, all this sort of stuff. It's how you act, and it's how you treat other people. And so if, for example, you come into a country under false pretenses, you throw away all your documents, you've been convicted of several crimes, you don't declare those several crimes, you then take the mick, then in that situation I'm going to be a little bit upset. But if you are coming from a war-torn country, and if your life's in danger and you need food and shelter, 100%, come on in, let me make you a cup of tea and a hot dog. That's essentially where I lie. So I don't believe that. I think it's quite easy rhetoric for some people to just go, if you think this way, you are a person who believes that certain nationality should be extinguished. No, it's not the situation. So I just wanted to lay that out here in this video, and before it gets too long, I hope that that's just a bit of a foundation for any sort of future comments. I love to get along with everyone in the world, but I need everyone in the world to treat everyone with common decency and respect that I am giving. And if everyone can do that, then happy days. So anyway, that's my little rant and my little exhibit A. So if at any point in time you think I'm a racist or anything like that, please feel free to head to this part of the video and suck it. But that's it. Hopefully you subscribe. I know it's been 7 minutes, guys, but hey, when we live stream, it's going to be hours and hours of just me and people that we see. Oh, look at this guy in the van. He's happy. Is he happy, or is it just the sun in his... I think it was just the sun in his face. But yeah, make sure you subscribe, hit a like, comment down below, and let's make this happen. All right, bye.